The DIKW pyramid, also known as the knowledge pyramid, was a model initially developed in 1989. However, with the coming of big data, it has now commonly become associated with that concept and is sometimes called the big data pyramid. So DIKW, what does that stand for? D stands for data, I stands for information, K for knowledge, and W for wisdom. So these are the 4 levels of the pyramid, and this is how they're explained. Data is the raw data that a company gathers, right, in an unprocessed form, and it's not really that beneficial. It processes that data and it gets information which is analyzed for different trends and patterns. Once the information is analyzed for trends and patterns, you start to see different connections based on that information, and you're able to get a holistic picture of what the data is showing you. This gives you knowledge, and you can use this knowledge to make informed business decisions to help improve your company's operations and profits. So let's illustrate how this works with an example. So let's say you have a coffee shop, and the coffee shop performs some research regarding its new product line of different flavored coffees, where you have caramel, chocolate, and toffee. So the data would be, the company gathers data about the products from its customer purchases from different stores, which will be recorded in its accounting information system, online questionnaires, and it looks at reviews shared on social media sites such as Twitter or YouTube and so on. So once it gathers all this data, they sort the responses from different customers based on the customer background. They do it based on their age, their gender, and location. And when they do so, they find out that most females prefer the caramel flavored coffee, and customers below the age of 20 have a strong preference for chocolate. So they have some patterns and certain nuances they've noticed in the data by processing and analyzing it. So they have some information. Now, next, the knowledge. So based on these trends that they found out, they do some further analysis into this, right? And what they find out is that females below the age of 20 show a strong preference for both chocolate and caramel. So previously we saw that females like caramel and people below the age of 20 like chocolate. When they looked at the subset of the population, which is females below the age of 20, they found that they have a preference for both chocolate and caramel and have difficulty choosing between the two. So it's not all females who like caramel. Females below 20 also like chocolate as well. And furthermore, they see younger customers are constantly expressing an interest in newer flavors. So they saw that people below the age of 20 like chocolate. So they looked at that subsection of their customer base, and they saw that those people are also saying that they want new flavors. So now they have a deeper insight on what their customers want and what different parts of their customer base wants. So they use this knowledge and they make a good business decision. They decide to introduce a new chocolate caramel flavor targeted towards younger customers. What does this do? It helps the female customers below the age of 20 to not have to choose anymore. They don't have to choose between chocolate and caramel. They can have both. And younger customers who want a newer flavor are going to get a newer flavor, so they'll be interested in that as well. So using the initial data of their sales, they were able to make an informed business decision, which would hopefully result in improved profits for the company. So that's how the DIKW pyramid would work in practice.